A while ago, I made a poll with a few games of what you'd want to see me platinum the most, and the majority of you guys said Cuphead, and sadly, Shrek got second place. So before I do Shrek's platinum, I needed to go for Cuphead's, and it was actually easier than I was expecting, as back on the Switch a few years ago, I've actually beaten this game before. Anyways, the game is an 8 out of 10 difficulty, takes 2 playthroughs, and it says it takes 30 hours to do, but I did it in around 15 or 20 hours. Cuphead's platinum takes place in 5 stages, but I actually did it in 4, and for the first stage I needed to beat the game, and I also decided to get every A rank at the same time, to get 2 stages of the game done at once. So as I was going through World 1, it was actually extremely easy for me, but it wouldn't help for what comes later in this video, but for the first trophy it just required me to beat my first boss. This is unexpected. Thought I was a pro. We still beat him first try though. Taking names, yeah, since I already played this game before, I was able to do that first try. And for another pretty easy and quick trophy was to parry 20 items. If you don't know what that is, pretty much anything colored pink in this game, you can parry them. Parry persistence, I don't know what that one's for, but just got another fairly simple trophy. And dude, why is there so many enemies on me right now? Okay, I kind of lied, this game's kind of not so easy. For the next trophy, I had to beat a boss with an extra special move, which I'm kind of confused about because where I got it, I didn't even fight a boss or beat it with an extra special move. Cool! Ceramic Strike, that was so easy. Too easy, man. I honestly don't know why it popped up there. I originally thought it was just for beating that area, but I guess not. But anyways, as you go through the world map, you can get to other areas early by finding secret paths, and going through one for the first time gave me another trophy. Okay, and also I remember there's a secret path, but I'm also pretty sure that it's also for a trophy. I'm not so sure, but I know that this is a secret path to skip something. Yeah, cutting corners. I didn't know if that was a trophy or not, but I knew about it, and I also won a coin, so... But like I said before, the first world was super easy and didn't give me much trouble, so in about 30 minutes, I cleared the world for 2 trophies. There we go. He's done. A walk in the park. Is that for beating every boss in Inkwell I1? And Sheriff. Is that for getting every A+ in Inkwell IO1? I think it is, dude. Am I just that good at this game?
No, not really, no.
Even though I got through World 1 with no troubles, there's one boss in specific in World 2 that made me want to rip my ball hairs out, which I will show you soon. But as I was getting through the game, I got another quick trophy for getting 100 parries. Parry performance, I believe that's for getting 100 parries, I think. And the next trophy is for not taking a hit during a boss fight. When I said I was pretty good at this game from the start, I wasn't lying. There we go! Perfect run! We even did that without taking damage. Who would have thought that the battle that I kept dying on constantly would also be the one where I didn't take damage at all? Okay, I know I just said who knew I would get it on the one I was dying on constantly, but I literally checked and I got it in 10 minutes, okay? I was not dying constantly. But before I show you all the boss that almost made me give myself testicular cancer, I got another trophy for parrying 5 times without touching the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Bouncing bro. I need to comprehend what's going on in front of me. I can't look at both things. These freaking balloons are pissing me off. And now I'll show you the boss that was super annoying. I guess I did over-exaggerate a little, as this boss was nowhere compared to the later bosses, but I was still dying constantly. Ah! No way, bruh. How was I that close? Bro, oh my gosh. I don't even know how you're supposed to freaking do this. But the most annoying part was these little fireball thingies. Oh my gosh, these little chipmunks, bruh. Go up. I'm done with this freaking boss, bruh. Dude, they laugh like the freaking chipmunks, bro. They literally laugh like the chipmunks. I think you get the point. I did eventually beat him. Oh, we did it! A day at the fair. Oh my gosh, that was the worst. And we got every A rank. Let's go, boss. Finally. Now that I was in Inkwell IL3, I was able to get the last super art, so I went ahead and got it. You know what? Oh! That was close, but we also get a silver trophy, Magician Lord. Huh? Why does it say there's another controller connected? Oh, it's because we have 2 accounts logged in. Oh well, we got them all done though. And I also could now finish up all the levels, so I cleared them real quick while getting all the coins, which is another trophy. And now we get into what I would honestly say is the hardest boss, except for the devil of course, and it's not what you would assume. Some people say the Futurama robot looking guy is by far the hardest, but I personally think it's the ghost guys. I honestly don't know how people say this one's easier. The first phase isn't too bad, but later it gets super hard. Now I would say I want to show you all the clips, but honestly I didn't really rage a lot when I was playing this game. I didn't really rage until like the very end of the game on expert mode, so I'm only going to show you guys like all the clips and stuff towards the end of the game because I generally did not really rage that much. But I did still beat the boss, of course, which still gave me 2 trophies, so here's that clip. There we go. And that has to be it, please. A trip downtown says for beating every boss, please say we got an A tier. Thank you, Mayor, dude. Those were so annoying. They don't even have cocks. They can't even come. That's lame. Like, nobody's even going to suck on them because, like... I mean, I might, but... And now that I was able to go into Inkwell Hell, that was also where the last coin in the game would be, so I got it real quick. Coin should be there for our next trophy, but I don't know. I did exactly what he said, but, yeah, it doesn't feel right to me, because then how am I supposed to get everything from Pork Rind's shop, you know? It doesn't sit right with me, but... It says it should be the last coin, so... It was the last coin. High roller. But then how am I supposed to get everything from Pork Rind's shop? Because I need a lot more money for everything there. But either way, we're in the final area. So let's keep going. So I mentioned in that clip that even with every coin, I couldn't buy every item, which you may be thinking I'm an idiot for saying that, but I purchased the DLC with this game. I thought that every item in the shop was just from the base game, but it turns out new items get added into the shop with the DLC as well. To be able to get everything, I'd have to go into the DLC to get some more coins, but I did that later. So next for Inkwell Hell, I needed to beat King Dice, and he isn't super hard, he's just a very long and time-consuming boss, and it took forever to beat him, because each match lasted 4 to 7 minutes long, sometimes even 10, but I did eventually get it done. And also along the way they have mini bosses, and I beat one with the super art for another trophy. There we go. Porcelian power. Porcalian power. Penis power. I don't know how you say that, man. Come on. Yes! Finally! Casino Night. Dude, that took me, let me check, an hour. That took me an hour to beat him, bruh. Please be, like, a good score, at least. And last, but most definitely not least, the Devil. And in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game. I cannot tell you how hard the boss was. In the start, he has tons of attacks like shooting fireballs and whatnot, while little demons chase you. In the second phase with axes and rings flying around. In the third phase with crap like this. I spent an hour trying to beat the boss and saw no progress. But I had another trick up my sleeve. With the DLC, I've heard that Chalice makes the game a bit easier at some parts, so I wanted to try and use her to see if it would make a difference. And it made a huge difference, but even then it was so brutal I wanted to cry, but I did get it done. And also, there aren't really any worthy clips again because like I said, I was honestly so calm while going for this platinum. It's honestly not as hard as I was expecting it to be. That's why I said the game was easier than I was expecting. Alright. Okay. No way! How close was I? He was literally like moments away from dying. Alright, let's go. We got this. Uh-oh. It's okay, it's okay. Yes! He's dead! Swinger Sinner. Yeah, I'm sorry I used Chalice, but it was so awfully hard. And we also got King, we got an A rank, but... Souls saved. That's for going and beating the game. That was really fun. This game also has an alternate ending where you actually team up with the devil, so I got that real quick as well. Oh, we even have Chalice here, because... Yeah. So we turn into these things. Nice. Selling out. There we go. At this point, I still didn't know what to do about the money, so I wanted to get started on expert mode, and this mode you can get a thing called an S rank, so getting my first one gave me another trophy. There we go. That should also be an S rank, right? Yep. Put on a show. And, now I'm gonna have to go get all the coins in the DLC, because I bought DLC items, so now I have to get everything else in Pork Rind Shop. So that sucks. As you heard me say, I found out what happened during the boss, so I went into the DLC to get the bare minimum of coins, so I wouldn't ruin the DLC video coming one day, and after I did, I got another trophy. Alright, so I would imagine... Which one is it? Is it this one? Please? Ah, thank you, Butter and Egg Man. I don't have to do any more DLC. I cannot believe that happened. So now we move on to stage 2, and that's getting every miscellaneous trophy. And as you can see, it says that's for stage 5, but I only had 2 left, so I decided to get them now. And that's to beat a plane fight while being small, and beat King Dice without taking damage. And they were both honestly super easy. The only hard part was actually getting to the point where I could get them both, because I decided to get them both during the King Dice fight, and as you know, King Dice takes a very long time to beat. Come on. Dude, how are you not dead, bruh? How? Oh no. Come on, he has to... Yes! Thank you. Rolling 6s. Thankfully, it's only if you have over 3. I somehow... Good thing I used the parry thing, or else that would have been not good. So... Oh, I'm out of breath because my heart was running fast. Thankfully, now we just need to do the plain one, which shouldn't be too bad. Wow! 7 minutes. Hey, man. It's okay, it's okay. There we go. Bravo Zulu Penis 26. And next, the final stage of this platinum, and yes, I know there's 5, but the stages are beating the levels on Pacifist and all the bosses on Expert, but again, I decided to do them all at once. And Isle 1 I got through with no troubles, but Isle 2 was the death of me. The bosses and the levels I actually found to be much easier, except for one boss, this stupid bird. Comes on this geek. Yo, the pills chase you now! When did the pills start chasing you, bruh? Boss is possible. This boss is genuinely insane. No way, bruh. Screw this game, man. Stupid little nerdy bird. Blood's Jimmy Neutron, or Blood thinks he's Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, those reactions weren't too crazy, but I did have one kind of crazy reaction, but it's kind of embarrassing, so I'm not gonna show it. I made it to Isle 3, and before I went to beat the bosses, I just finished up the pacifist levels, which I guess I forgot to explain what they were, so basically you just beat a level without killing anyone, and I really didn't struggle all that much until the final level. Dude, how? Like, what am I even getting freaking hit by, man? Ugh! Stupid freaking game. I'm sick of these little devils, man. Ugh! Oh my gosh, brah. Finally, pacifist. That was quite possibly the most annoying level ever, man. There was not a single point in this game where I actually, like, got mad. This is the one time in this game where I actually got mad. Yeah, that was honestly the only time when I got extremely mad, but I was left with the expert bosses, and I honestly don't know why, but to me, the bosses got easier. Maybe it's because I didn't need to worry about what rank I get, but I needed to beat the devil and then the platinum would be mine. And even though my reactions won't be too crazy, I am devastated because my capture card wasn't working correctly and it didn't pick up the audio from my mic, so there's no audio of me getting the platinum trophy. Yeah, quite possibly the worst time for my capture card to work improperly without me knowing, because you guys couldn't see my reaction, but I'm sorry. It was a bug that I was not aware of as of me getting the platinum trophy. In fact, as of me recording this, I just found this out. I didn't know until me finishing up this video. But hey, you still saw me get the platinum at least, and I love this game. It wasn't extremely hard like some people say it is, but it was still all in all a pretty tough game. The reason this video took forever is because I mentioned on the post I had family over and I didn't have tons of time to work on this. But at least it's out now, and about Crash 4, I've been working super hard towards it, so I'm hoping to get that done. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe, as I will do the DLC and more platinums along the way. Anyways, if you want to see another platinum video, you can click on the card on screen.